back. So, I've done a lot since the last time we were joking around. I was only able to jump on for like 14 minutes the other time. I had some other stuff come up. So anyway, we're back, and I did play a lot in between streams. Not so much with mine colonies, but I did add a couple of more generators, and they are doing their bestest. We added 6 hopper botany pots because this guy is one hungry boy. So to keep up with him and his demands, we basically... I'm trying to back stuff a couple of these guys just a bit, just to see if I can get them to kind of slow down being so hungry. So this one's full. That's what I'm trying to get to. I want to see the rest of these get full and backlog spruce up here. Anyway, we did that. We kind of moved some stuff around. I had to knock out a little bit of the ceiling there. You'll notice that I'm moving around a little bit faster. All right. Well, so we were over here and we had made some ME stuff, and I had made some barrels, and you can see that I put stack upgrades in here. I need to upgrade you from iron to gold. Let's do that real quick. So at sophisticated, so it's iron upgrade, so we have to make the previous upgrade. So there's an iron, and then we can do iron to gold. And then all we have to do is just look at it, and why is it not working? Do I have to shift click it? Shift click it? I don't know why it's not working. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I have to pull it out. You know what? We're just not going to worry about that. We're going to say it's fine. Everything's fine. So as you can see, I'm kind of getting some stuff set up for certus. But first, we're going to go over a couple of things. I did make a pressure chamber stuff. You should be off. Oh, there we go. You are off. Cool. Something is continuously causing you to be hungry. We're going to put you at a high signal. Put you on low. Maybe that'll slow it down. So anyway, we went through and I basically made, let's see here. So water plus mushrooms. Water plus mushrooms equals yeast. Yeast plus sugar cane. Watch this. Sugar cane. Let's grab what we got. Okay. Yeast plus sugarcane will make some stuff. These are out, so we probably need to start those back up. They needed to be between 30 and 60, if I remember correctly, for heat. If not, it won't actually create the yeast culture. So yeah, right here, between 30 and 60 degrees Celsius. I did not like the fact that I tried using the vortex tubes. I don't even see right here, vortex tube, because the vortex tube has a red side and a blue side. The red side makes everything hot, the blue side makes everything cold. Problem is whenever you run the pressure into here, it goes insane with the temperatures. So we don't want that. So anyway, water plus mushrooms equals yeast. Yeast plus sugar makes ethanol. Ethanol, I think, comes over here. Ethanol plus vegetable oil will make biodiesel. Biodiesel plus charcoal will make molten plastic. So this is basically my molten plastic farm. And I've got an olive up here. The olive is basically creating seeds, and the olives themselves can be squeezed into vegetable oil over here. So that's how this is getting its vegetable oil. One of the byproducts is I do have a lot of glycerol, and I have not dealt with that. I let it go. Kind of like start it up, get it going. And I'm also starting to work on the assembly drill, and this is going to take a little while, because if you look at the assembly drill stuff, this one took 3 finished PCBs. A finished PCB requires 2 capacitors and 2 transistors. Capacitors require plastic, right? So that's that's 2 pieces of plastic just for that one, right? That's 2 pieces of plastic. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pieces of plastic to start with. That's 4. And then if we go into the etching tank, we go back here. And each one of these requires a piece of plastic, but it gives you 3. So as you can see, very, 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 very plastic heavy, and we just don't have a boatload of plastic. We can get a boatload of plastic, like right here, 16, and it's ready to go for more. We could probably make 32 relatively easy, and it'd be fast. But anyway, we're not worried about all this stuff with Pneumaticraft. I really love Pneumaticraft. I also made the armor, and it looks kind of like... I wonder if I can color it. Let's see here. Hotkey colors. We can color it. Let's see here. If we just bring this down. With my kitty cat slippers. I want this gold. How make... Pretty solid. So that. It's pretty good. Instead of green eyes, we want kind of gray. How are we going to get gray? It's red, gold, green. I don't think we're going to get a solid gray. We're going to do white. That works. Looks good. Oh, I don't think it's saved. No problem. Boop, 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 boop. And then we said these 2 up, that one down. And then this one we said all of them to the right. Save. And now it still didn't. Why? I hit save. We're gonna do this. Oops. One more time, and then I'm gonna call it good. Because we're gonna get working on this certus, and I don't know how it's gonna turn out. There it is. You could hear it that time. Look at me. There we go. So, I thought that was cool. Anyway, each piece can be modified inside the station. I have life upgrades in all of the different pieces currently. Life upgrades, as you can see here, basically will allow you to auto repair it at the cost of air. So if we just put it in here and let it get filled up by the air pressure, you can see that it'll slowly go up in air pressure, and it'll be at 4.4 bar. I can put it back in here. Same thing with this one. I put each one of these in here and put that. Now I did put some speed upgrades to make us faster. That's one of the things we're just going to look at. It's only halfway. We need to upgrade our... Come on, brain. Use brain. Words. We need to upgrade our air compressor from the standard air compressors to... There we go. Now we're reinitializing. And you can see all the different types of things that can be installed. Cool. So anyway, back to what we're doing today, which is what we're here for. We're going to need that. Hopefully we won't need the sword or this. I think we're going to swap out maybe a bucket. But the rest of this should be all we need. So I cleaned out an area over here, and you can see I already have some certus blocks that are basically done. So the way we're going to do this, I lost all my... Oh, it's because I have that over there. Let's see here, certus. At AE. Okay, let's see here. So to get certus, we hit G. You can see that it brings up, whenever you hold down G, it brings this up now. We're going to go down to example setups. Semi-auto certus farm. I don't know what this is. Unfortunately, simple certus farms requires flawless budding quartz to work automatically. This requires a spatial I/O or building the farm at the meteorite. So we're not going to do that. However, AE can place and break blocks. So it might be possible to make your farm replace the budding certus for you. You will have to periodically insert some flawed budding quartz into the input barrel and extract certus quartz blocks from the spent budding certus barrel. To do this, automatically see the advanced farm. But what we're going to do is we're going to try to do this. So we're going to set up 3 barrels on top of each other. Right? And so I'm just going to start it over here. Why not? And we're going to go ahead and upgrade each of these. You can kind of see they kind of like recessed in when we did that. Is so that way they're sophisticated barrels. Because we don't want like regular barrels. Alright, so let's look and see what was next. In certus. So if we come over here and we hit G, we go back to example setups and then the semi-auto farm. We have 1 storage bus, 2, 3, and then an import bus. So 2 storage, 1, 2, 3. So that's what we're going to do. 1, 2, and I think I didn't pay attention, and now I'm regretting my decisions. Example setups. So storage, 1 more storage. And I think this one says, yeah, so storage on one side, 2 on this side. So we need 1 and then 2. So we already messed it up. That's okay. You know, we're getting better. And then I think this was an import bus, which we don't have. Let's go make an import bus real quick. Oh no. We need some fluix. I think you are available. I need to make some acceleration cards too. I think this automatically puts it down here in a powered centrifuge, which is okay. Alright, so there's annihilation cores. Now we need import bus. And I think that was on the bottom here. So let's look back here at G and example setups, semi-auto. So import bus, and then we have, all right, so we have some certus cables here. You see how they have the certus cables? Oop. They're just the gray ones right here. So they're just certus fiber. So we're going to have to make some of those. I don't think I have any. Do we have any sand? Not much. How much glass? We got plenty. So regular certus, we can just do it this way. All right. And we do have different colored cables. I think for the blue one, we're going to use purple. And that way, we can kind of use it. Let's see here. Example setups. So this one reaches around over here and actually is used for the... So we're going to have to knock this out. I had a feeling we would. I don't remember making this path at all. Don't mind me. Just gonna fill that back in. And then this comes around. Harvest moon. And then we do know, let's look at this one more time. It is one block, really? No, 2 blocks. Yeah, 2 blocks from here. So we have storage bus, 2 blocks. We have an annihilation plane and an annihilation plane. So we have 2 annihilation planes. Cool. So if we look at the back side of this, it is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. I wonder if I have to use a different one. I might have to use a different one. Not a problem. I could probably just use the blue. Oh no! Of course, we're gonna need the sword. They chose violence today. We're gonna need shears while we're out. North, north, east. I need to make the swimming upgrade. I need to make the threat analysis upgrade. I need to make the night vision upgrade and the water breathing upgrade for this stuff. I just don't. Let's see here. They are right here. I'm right there, so I need to just follow the... We're going to get to these guys relatively quickly, too. Where you guys at? Huh? Look how many there is. Alright, we run away. Get some health. Dude, I'm over here trying to get just a little bit of health so then I don't just... Alright, back to what we were doing. I'm gonna have to, like... I've upgraded all my towers to level 2, but I haven't really outfitted my guys for it. Oh, we need, while we're over here. Here, sheeps. Got any more sheeps over here by chance? This is where I found my sheep. Good sheep. But to get some of the different mods that I really want for this armor, I need spider eyes, and I just don't have the spider eyes right now. Well, while we're out here, we're going to take a break from... Come here, you. Oh, lags. There we go. Let's see here. I started work on another... Like I said, I got this one built. I built... another one up here. I started the mine right here. It's almost done, which is really neat. I got another residence going up here. The hospital is done. Let's see here. I think we can get to the hospital this way. Right here. So this is the hospital. It's kind of an open air one right now, but it's done. Over here we have our builder's hut going up to level 3. We have the farm, which is done. Woodcutters, and we have another guard tower that's level 2 here. Level 2 guard tower there. So we have 4 level 2 guard towers. So there's our quick down and dirty around the colony. What's going on today? All right, back to making this semi-automated guy right here. So I think we said we're gonna go ahead and use blue cables. It's not connecting. I think I need the wrench. Certus wrench. Yeah. No? Oh, there it is. So I bet I could have used the regular purple. So let's go back and change that back out. Give us a little bit more room. Okay. Yeah, that worked. That worked. That worked. Cool. So I think, not too sure how this works. Let's see here. G. It looks like So you can see this one's pointed forward. So I'm thinking, yeah. So this one's pointed forward too. So you can see they're both got the plus sign on the front. So I think that's how those are done. Also, you can see there's 3 lines. It's kind of like they're all facing, going around this way. So I need to turn this one around. Like that. So it's like 3 lines, 3 lines, 3 lines facing this way. The certus goes in here. I know it doesn't, this one isn't going to actually work. I have to use the butting, like this one over here. I think this one, nope, still asserting butting certus, but we'll fix it. All right, what's next? G. So I do believe we have most of the blue done. So blue is done. Now we need to get red across the top, right? So it's going to be storage bus. I think this is actually a little on the high side. And what we're going to do is we're going to place this here. And I think this one's Silk Touch. Now, which one was which when it came to Silk Touch and Fortune? Because they are able to be Silk Touched and Fortuned, which is important that we look at. So this one is Fortune on top, Silk Touch on the bottom. So this one is Silk Touch. So we need to put this one here, and then Fortune on top, right? And then we said red on top, and it doesn't matter if there's like this little weird thing like that. I don't care. As long as it works and as long as it looks good when we're done, I think it's going to look amazing, and I'm super excited for it. So red, and then green is in the middle, right? Red, green, and then yeah, what is this underneath? I missed that. I missed the formation plane on the bottom. Red, green, yellow. So we're going to do red, blue, like this. And this one's going to have to be broken. No, hold on. Red, blue. How did they do this with... Because we had this, right? And then... like that, right? Red, blue. But we want the blue to go here. Do I need to bring this up one? Because this has got to go down. We can bring it down one. Yeah, let's do that real quick. And to bring it down one, all we got to do is just knock out the floor. We're going to have to knock out the floor here for the formation plane anyway. So, whatever. Alright. So, you are going down here, right? And then we said... it was storage bus. Let's look at it one more time. Make sure we actually have this thing lined up, because clearly I can't do it if it's not lined up. So storage bus, storage bus, storage bus, import bus. So storage bus, storage bus, storage bus, import bus. We said red across the top, and then we had this here, right? And then we had yellow across the bottom. We need a formation plane. We have to go make the formation plane. If not, we're not going to remember. Formation plane. Easy stuff. Now, was it enchanted or anything? Now we're going to have to take a piece of certus, place you in here, and then put the formation plane, come on the bottom, and then yellow cable. Right, and then I think it's one of these, and then blue cable we set in the middle. Right, it kind of puts everything online. Cool. So let's look at this one more time. Then we're gonna have to do some configuration. Filtered to certus quartz block, filtered to quartz crystal. So this one quartz crystal, certus quartz block, and then formation plane is going to put probably this, that, in there. And I don't think, you can't really do anything with the annihilation planes. So if we grab this, now how do we make, here's a way to make this. I think we just throw it in there with charge certus. So if we just grab some certus, we can do 2 real quick. And then to charge it, we come over here to our charger. Actually, we have a automated thing. Boop. All right, and then we have water here. I miss throwing it in the water. Okay, so now that's not what I wanted. How do we keep it from automatically doing that? So green is hooked to here. Filtered to certus quartz block. Filtered to quartz crystal. Default. There we go. Filtered to certus quartz crystal. Filtered to certus quartz crystal. Has our higher priority. We're gonna set the priorities like super high. Let's see if this helps. Nope. Because realistically, I should be able to just put this in here. let's try this again. Because this is what we're trying to basically do. All right, here we go. First storage bus to certus quartz block. Certus quartz block. Block breaker. Storage bus 4 is filtered with storage. Certus quartz crystal. Oh, certus quartz crystal is number 2. Wish I could push this over to the side. So this one is certus block. Two, 4. The annihilation plane attempts to break what's in front of it, but can only break certus quartz clusters because the only storage on the subnet is storage bus filtered to this. So the AE plane, annihilation plane, attempts to break what's in front of it. All right, we need to figure out how to get certus block breaker. So this is the one we need to focus on right now. The certus annihilation plane attempts to break the block in front of it, but only breaks certus quartz blocks, because the only storage subnet is filtered. Okay, so I think it's because this isn't the purple. So what I'm going to do is that and that, and see if I'm gonna go grab some more certus. We're gonna continue to separate stuff until it works. So this right here has to be swapped. And so that should keep each one of these on their own thing. That keeps this on its own subnet, this on its own subnet, that on its own subnet, keep that on its own subnet. Oh, there we go. So I was right. It was because of the fact that this was connected to the subnet. It basically creates a situation right here to where this can connect back into the system, so it doesn't isolate it. One of the reasons why we're using colored cables isn't just because it looks cool and it shows where things are, but it also creates a situation to where they're on their own net, they're on their own system. But now, look at this. We do have certus quartz being created. This is one of the biggest limiting factors from our ability to create these guys right here. Because I do have an absolute boatload of iron. I mean, you can see these iron farms are just killing it. Hopefully that iron went like in here or in here. Yeah, look at this, thousands of iron. But now we can start making some of this stuff, which is where I'm basically trying to get to. Because us not being able to do the certus like that, Because now I can start adding stuff like a automated thing to push for a lot of stuff. I can basically start automating now that we have certus. There we go. And then for this, we can go ahead and make 3 more of these, and we can just grab this and go ahead and charge these. And this will start, let's see here. Stop. We'll put a couple in here just to make sure we got. Now, creating this, doing this part is going to be the next thing we're going to automate later. But I wanted to jump on here and do this because I want to learn how to do this, and I thought it was super cool, and I figured you guys would think it was cool too. Actually using something that I found by just pressing G. Stop it. G is no longer working. Stop it. There we go. So the next one's going to be the advanced version. And it looks like it basically, no, this is not the advanced. Yeah, this is the same one. No. They added this in. That's not bad. That's actually super easy. Because it's basically the same thing. If you look at the bottom here, you have the same formation and annihilation planes, right? But the only difference is you have one flawed budding quartz in the crafting cart. So that's not bad. It's just one of each. What is over here? Storage bus. Yep. 2 storage buses and then an import bus. So the question is can we flawed budding certus. I think we have to throw it in here to basically create it. So the question is what can we use to drop and pick this up? Now, I have an idea. We could use drones, but I'm going to have to basically... I don't understand what is using so much. Oh, it's this stuff over here. I was like, what is causing all this stuff to do it? Lubricant. All right, here we go. Let's grab our bucket mode on. Where are we at? 20 buckets. And then you can just there's a way of actually automating this, but we got to get a chest. We'd have to put it on the other side of this where it gets cooled. But I don't mind doing this. It's kind of rewarding after all the effort and time that we put into it. I'll let the... They're off. They shouldn't be eating up much of anything. So we automated certus today. They're semi-automated. We still need to finish making it to where the damaged budding one is automated. And we got to figure out how we're going to do that. But we got to figure out how we're going to filter the pickup. Because dropping entities into the world can be done with a hopper or not a hopper, a dropper. So this isn't a problem. We can basically do that. Now, picking items up, we could use a vacuum absorption hopper, but the problem is absorption hoppers don't really pay attention. We could maybe use a modular storage with a vacuum upgrade, but we don't have any blaze essence. We'd have to go to the nether to get some blaze stuff. What other options do we have? Vacuum chest. We could use drones. If I remember correctly, we could use drones. And drones are craftable, but we're gonna have to, as you can see, it goes up to 10 bar. We're gonna, in between episodes, what I'm gonna have to do is at PN Pneumaticraft. Going into Pneumaticraft, actually that's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Making drones isn't going to be too bad. I got to make the drone table, the programming logic table, and then we're going to have to get into some programming logic, which is going to be super cool. Also, we need to go ahead and move up to our advanced pressure tubes, and advanced pressure tubes will require the assembly line for me to be able to do all of this stuff. So I've got a lot of work in between episodes where I'm going to basically upgrade our Pneumaticraft setup here with our assembly line. Also, I'm going to upgrade our compressor setup. And that should basically make things a little bit better. Let's see here. If I take one more out of you, this is, you have to do this. If not, it's absolutely ridiculous. But I'm going to go ahead and say that we did really good today, and I really appreciate you swinging by the channel. Do me a favor, leave me a comment, leave me a like. You don't even have to subscribe. You ain't got to do anything like that. Just do me a favor. If you're enjoying the content, you're enjoying me like struggling to make automation and figuring this out as we go, or if you're really like excited about the Pneumaticraft or something like that, let me know what you're looking forward to and let me know what's going on. If not, we can swap packs. There's a couple other packs I've been looking at or something like that. But we're going to get back into bees. One of the reasons why we didn't do bees is because if we look at trying to get certus from a bee, you can see that it can be done. One problem though, the spatial bee requires an ender bee. And we do not have the ability to deal with that yet. Now, after we get the armor modules and the flight modules and everything in here from Pneumaticraft, like the boots module, which allows us to fly, I can do this, but we're going to need the advanced compressor. To get the advanced compressor, we're going to need, like I said, the assembly line. So there's a lot of little things we got to get into there. Armor upgrades we can make. A couple, and we can go ahead and slide those in. So I'll probably put those 2 per. All right, well, anyway, I'll see you guys later. I really appreciate you swinging by, and I will talk to you later.